Bonjour, aujourd'hui c'est le mardi 7 avril. Donc on va faire ça. This is going to be our agenda. I'm just going to do some end of unit reminders real quick. And I'll announce a live Q&A that I'll do, a session. And then we'll review IR verbs like dormir, just real quick. So we're finishing up this unit. If you didn't already know, now you know. Wednesday we reviewed negation, and then last Friday and today we're reviewing. And this Thursday, so not tomorrow, but the day after, you'll take the exam on Canvas. So on the exam, there will be regular RE verbs, IR verbs like dormir, IR verbs like finir, and regular ER verbs. And as always, like I said in class, I don't expect you to know, okay, well, which ones are finir, which ones are dormir. I'll let you know that. I'll make it really clear. I've worked really hard building the exam to make sure that, okay, this is like finir, this is like dormir. So hopefully that's really straightforward. Negation, so being able to maybe answer a question in the negative. Sports vocabulary, and then jouer à and faire de. I have been wanting to do a video for y'all, and I haven't done it yet. But short of that, I thought I could go live on YouTube. And this would be, it's kind of a funny thing. I don't go live on YouTube, but I thought it would be a good opportunity for y'all to ask questions to me. So I'll be going live on YouTube Wednesday afternoon from 3 to 4 p.m.-ish. Maybe I'll stay a little later if there are a lot of questions. And this is the time to come through and ask me questions, right? So there will be the chat. So you can ask in the chat, like, hey, what about this? Or hey, what about this? And, you know, even if you don't have questions, I'd recommend coming through and watching it at least a little bit or having it on the background, just in case there are questions that get answered that, that you didn't know that you had, right? So yeah, so I'll be able to respond spontaneously to your questions. And I've never done this before. This is new, so I look forward to seeing how effective it is. I look forward to it. I think it will be really effective if y'all come through and take advantage of it. But yeah, I'd be happy to do it more often if it ends up being something that works. So this is a QR code from my Verona Area High School YouTube channel. So this is my like professional YouTube channel just for y'all. And if you're not already subscribed, you can subscribe if that helps you get the lessons. If it's easier for you than Canvas, there you go. Just want to make it easy as possible. All right, so let's look at dormir real quick before wrapping up for today. So again, real short lesson today, just checking in. So souffrir, mentir, sentir are all conjugated like dormir. So it's not quite as many, but there are still plenty. So what do we do to find the stem for dormir? It's a little different from finir, right? It's a little trickier. So with dormir, the endings are pretty straightforward. It's finding the stem that can be tricky, right? So for the singular, you remove the XIR, or whatever letter comes before the IR and the IR. And then in the plural, it's just the IR that you remove, okay? So the singular, that means je, tu, on, il, elle, yel, okay? So just singular, one person, right? Whether you're talking about yourself, somebody you're talking to, or like a third person. So XIR, so the root's going to be DOR. For plural, so it's going to be we, y'alls, yins, and they, plural. So a group of people that you're talking about. Dormir becomes dormir, dorme. Okay, so again, singular, left side, plural, right side. There we go, we got the stem. So now we just have to add on the endings. So does anybody remember what the endings are for singular? this one, this one, this one. And then for plural, you'll remember it's pretty similar to ER verbs. Okay, so it's going to be SST, ONS, EZ, ENT. So let's take a look and see what that looks like. So je dors, tu dors, il dort. Same pronunciation. Thanks, French. And then nous, it's going to be nous dormons, vous dormez, il dorme. Okay. So that's it. That's really it. For Thursday. So for Thursday, I'd recommend completing any incomplete packets, like packet activities. So those exercises in the packet that I give you all to kind of work through this stuff. That's a great resource, and I'd really recommend going through and just completing it just for yourself, right? I'll ask you to turn it in eventually, but for review, I think completing those activities, if they're not complete, would be really great review. Otherwise, I asked y'all to do a GIMP kit for today's class. I would do that. I would go back and do it again without hitting the goal or anything. You know, you can just do it. You can pop in, pop out. You can get $1,000 or something and say, okay, done. But that kind of practice is really going to be helpful for you for getting that kind of rhythm, right? Getting super familiar with these verbs and stuff, especially. And then please come through Wednesday. Really, I'm trying to make that time available to you so that you can ask that question. If you know, okay, Wednesday I won't be able to come to the YouTube live, you can email me with a question, or you can send a question through Canvas, and I'm happy to answer that at the top of the session. And that way you can come back in and watch it or something, or I can even respond to you via email. So as always, please get in touch. And I'm really happy to help you. And I know you can do this. I know that you'll do great on the exam. Just so you know, the exam on Thursday is pretty open-ended, where you have 2 hours, but you can complete it anytime. Thursday, I think even Friday or Saturday. So really, it doesn't have to be Thursday if you don't want it to be Thursday. But I think I left it a little open-ended on that end. Okay. Au revoir.